know the value, and basically it led to the destruction of the organization.
I know I looked a lot younger there, but the point is taken. The Senate needs to put politics aside, confirm Haspel as soon as possible. Joining us now with reaction, former Deputy Assistant to the President, Fox News National Security Strategist, Dr. Sebastian Gorka, NRA TV contributor Dan Bongino. We've got to start. The President keeps making promises and keeping him. The idea that you will suck up and bribe dictators, and if only we're a little nicer to the mullahs of Iran and give them $150 billion, then they'll be nice to us. Well, Prime Minister Netanyahu blew that out of the water last week, and still people want to stay in this bad deal. Why, Dr. Gorka?
Because they don't listen to the past. They don't understand history. I spent last Sunday in New York with some Holocaust survivors. Let me quote a Holocaust survivor on his lessons learned from World War II. He had a very simple message. When a group of people repeatedly calls for your destruction, sooner or later, you should take them seriously. Well, guess what Iran has been doing since 1979, Sean? You don't give them pallets of cash. You don't sign a deal that really doesn't stop them acquiring nuclear weapons. You stop them from getting the weapons they wish to use against us and our friends like Israel. The president knew this in his bones. The JCPOA-Iran deal had to be killed. He just put 2 9mm bullets in its head.
You know, Dan Bongino, I don't understand how we don't learn the lessons of history. The idea that you can negotiate with despots or bribe dictators, bribe those that threaten to destroy America, death to Israel is the case of the Iranian mullahs, and somehow money and bribery will work. It didn't work in North Korea. It didn't work in this deal. It's never going to work. And I think the only reason that Kim Jong-un is now willing to talk is because the show of military force, the president's good relationship with China, and the fact that Kim Jong-un knew he was going to lose everything.
Yeah, Sean, a couple things on this. With the Iran deal first, you know, someone should inform the Iranians there was a deal, okay? This was never a negotiation. It was a manipulation. The Iranians played the Obama administration for fools. Sean, let me ask you a simple question, okay? Let's get common sense here. Let's just get dollars to donuts. The Iranians prevented us from looking at military installations to inspect those military installations for the production of nuclear weapons. Sean, where the heck do you think they're going to produce a nuclear weapon? The local Walmart? Of course they're going to do it in the military installations. I mean, this is common sense. This was never a deal. This was Obama getting played. The Iranians never had any intention of sticking to this deal. And I applaud President Trump for throwing this crap deal out the window.
Let's talk about Gina Haspel. She will say tomorrow, I can offer you my personal commitment clearly without reservation. Under my leadership at the CIA, we will not restart a detention and interrogation program. I'm assuming that means we're not going to have another event like 9/11, which I think created extraordinary circumstances, Dr. Gorka.
Nobody can make that statement. I think she's following the decisions that have been made in the United States since that time. I have a specific view on this. I was a trained interrogator in the UK. I'm not a massive fan of enhanced interrogation, but sometimes when there is a ticking time bomb and when you may be saving thousands of lives, then that decision may have to be taken. And remember, Sean, as you've told so many times to the American people, how many people were under enhanced interrogation in America?
That's right.
Three. We're not talking about this. This isn't some kind of labor camp where we're just willy-nilly using this. The worst of the worst were compelled to give up information that saved lives. That's the end of the story.
Last word, Dan Bongino.
Yeah, I agree with Sebastian. I'm not a huge fan of enhanced interrogation, Sean. The problem is getting a precise definition. Some of the definitions the left wanted out there, standing for a long period of time, sleep deprivation. That sounds like a long day in the Secret Service where I used to work. So, you know, liberals, give us all a break and let's define exactly what we're talking about.
All right. Thank you both. A lot of breaking news tonight. When we come back, House Majority Whip Steve Scalise, he is now turning up the heat, rightly so, against the Attorney General.